Welcome to Proteal's production channel. Do you want to subscribe to my channel before traveling the climax of knowledge again today? Don't forget to click on the bell. Let's start. The year was showing AD 30. In the skies of Jerusalem, a man in his 30s was about to be punished with death for doing unusual things. Jews wanted Jesus to be executed. Governor Pilate was trying to learn the facts about Jesus to make the right decision. Pilate's wife said to her husband about Jesus on the same day,
"Don't touch that right man. I had a lot of trouble in my dream last night because of him."
Pilate did not find a reason to be executed in Jesus, but the angered people wanted Jesus to die. "Jerusalem, if you release this man, you are not Caesar's friend," they shouted. If Pilate did not give the Jews what he wanted, there would be an uprising. But if he did not make a fair decision, the innocent man would be executed. Pilate asked Jesus when he was in this complex situation,
"What is truth?"
Before I proceed to Jesus' reply, I want to tell you a little bit of truth. If we consider reality as a drug for a concrete example, reality is nothing more than pain relievers. There are hundreds of different painkillers. Every day, the previous painkiller is not enough to soothe your pain. If you are not in spiritual pain, the pain reliever you have ended will be sufficient for you. But if you are always looking for more and your pains are not relieved, one of the most powerful painkillers of the day, even morphine, will not be enough. It is important to ask here, is there really pain? Or are we suppressing our spiritual pains that are only in our minds with various chemicals? The only way to get rid of eternal pain is either to learn to live with pain or to lose our existence. If we are looking for the truth, every stone encountered in nature must be looked at, because the truth is often found not on fancy streets, but on pathways. The lights brought by money and luxury help suppress the faint flame of reality. Einstein said that during my long life I tried to understand the structure of tangible reality with all my strength. But we do not know if he found reality. According to the Greek writer Euripides, whatever is in the spirit of the crazy is written on his face, his mouth says it without hiding it, whereas the sage has two languages, one to tell the truth, the other to disguise or hide the truth when it comes to its place. In wisdom, there is the art of making flux black, and making land black. It comes out both cold and hot. His words are often far from his thoughts. For this very reason, the probability that a madman has given you the secrets of life is more than the most intelligent person in the world to give fancy phrases of reality. There is a very famous sentence used in classical Latin. In Vino Veritas, that is, the real secret in wine. The language of the wine drinker is solved and used to mean that the person who drinks wine can easily tell the facts he is hiding. Maybe precisely for this reason, wine has become a cultural drink in European culture, business meals, serious family meetings. Hoping to come one step closer to the truth. If you want to reach infinite reality, you have to start with the assumption that everything you know is a lie. As Descartes said,
"The seeker of the truth must once doubt as much power as possible from all things."
However, skepticism is the thing that tends to the most of the human spirit. It consumes every real person who cannot be reached. Even Egyptians 4,000 years ago know this very well. In a religious Egyptian hieroglyph, the following sentence passes, "Reaching the truth frees the chains of the soul." Something extraordinary about reality was said by the Islamic prophet Muhammad. There are all hadith sources. He told Anas ibn Malik, to a young man in his 20s, whom he loved and found intelligent, "If you knew what I know, you would laugh a little and cry a lot." Let's come to Jesus' reply. In fact, Pilatus knew the answer to this question. He asked the answer to his question to save himself. Because minutes ago Jesus said, "Everyone that is of the truth heareth my voice." Pilate knew what was real or not. The innocent man would not be executed. But Pilate was troubled by himself. After all, Pilate gave up even though he knew what the real decision was. However, it is controversial whether he gives up. According to the Quran, Jesus was not killed by a human being. Perhaps a clever man like Pilate heard the truth and hid it from everyone. As a result, the truth, like a mole on a man's back, was something he always lived with but could never see with the naked eye. Even if you are very close to reality one day, you cannot share it. Famous Turkish poet Orhan Veli said this about it: "There is a place, I know, it is possible to say everything, I am quite close, I hear, I cannot tell." Remember, if you believe that you have solved the secret of something, what you are looking at is now glass, not a mirror. My next video is about high blood pressure. What is high blood pressure? What causes if it is not taken under control, and how can we protect our loved ones? Stay on track. The sources of all the information said in this video are given in the description section. Please comment to make corrections or additions. If you still have not subscribed, you can subscribe and like the video. Take care yourself. Ciao ciao.